Hi there, let's get us started for today. So first of all, we're going to be focusing on the Printer's Devil's Court again, but this time we're going to be using this piece as an inspiration for writing, and we're going to see if we can mimic the structure. So first of all, could you please put today's date at the top of your page? Can you put the Printer's Devil Court as your title? And we're looking here at how a writer structures a text to effectively introduce character. Now, before you get started, I'd like you to pause the video and ensure you check your target from your last written piece, and that would have been the description that you did, which was based on an image. I want you to keep your target in mind as you're writing today, because the aim is to improve our writing, and we do need to work on our structure. So, once you've checked, start back over here. Now, in today's lesson, we're going to focus on creating an interesting structure by copying a writer's style and how a writer has structured a text. So you're going to create your own extract from a story where you introduce a sinister or supernatural character to the reader in the same way Hill does in The Printer's Devil's Court. Now, to get you started, you need to turn to page 11 of your booklet, and at this stage I would like you to take 10 to 15 minutes where you create the structure plan for the introduction of a character, and what you're aiming to do is create a gradual sense of something being wrong. So very much like Susan Hill doesn't spend any time turning around going, oh my God, there's a ghost in the tombstones. What I need you to do is gradually hint. We want little hints. So like Hill does, where she said it was midnight. Everything's a little bit dark. Oh, I just wandered down this alleyway and all of a sudden there's a graveyard, and oh my God, there's this woman who's just beautiful woman willowing around in the gravestones, and then all of a sudden she looks all fine and lovely and beautiful, but then you go near her and there's a sense of wrongness. You want to help her, but she's cold, and then you get near her and you don't want to touch her at all. There's something very wrong here. So see how that sort of structure of gradually hinting that something is wrong. You're aiming for that same thing. Okay, so let me get you over. So in your booklet, we've got planning for introducing a character. Now this is useful because sometimes the image that you get asked on the story that you get asked to do won't be based around a setting. It'll be based around a person. So a nice one to do is we're going to give you a structure today where you can introduce a character into a setting. So we start with where you're walking home. So think about your time. Is it day? Is it night? Where are you walking home from? Describe part of your surroundings. Okay, pick out bits of your surroundings that are going to help. So what parts of the surroundings are going to help emphasize a mood? What mood are you trying to create? Now, then you're going to notice the character. So initial description. So from a distance, there's going to be nothing wrong, although you might sit there going, what's that person doing there at this time? Now, this next bit is tricky. A lot of people overuse dialogue. You are only allowed one line of speech, one line of dialogue in this whole thing, and it's going to be the line of dialogue that your character speaks to whoever the strange person is that they meet. What are they going to say? Choose your words carefully. Now, then they notice something is strange about the character. Something is weird. What are they going to notice? What's the strangeness? There should be something gradual, something not quite right. What is it? Then you're going to develop that growing feeling of unease with more detail. So you're going to feel more and more and more uneasy and awkward. And then you're going to finish it off with a reference to the time, or the time of day or night. So remember, what we're doing is we're copying that style. So take 10 minutes, 15 minutes tops, where you plan that out. Once you've done that, start the video again. So what you need to do is remember you are focusing here. You're writing up now, and you're going to write for half an hour where you introduce this character. Now, I've turned this into what you get marked on for GCSE. So your content and style. So how you Focus on setting to introduce your character, describing details, using color imagery to build character, using sensory language to create mood. Think about your structure. We've given you the structure for how to structure the piece. Make sure you stick to it. The structure is important. It is equally important to the language. And then, of course, your spelling, punctuation, and grammar. That last one says sentences varied. So lots of different sentence lengths and openings. Unfortunately, it's disappeared. But half an hour, I'll leave the checklist up so you can make sure that you're getting on the right track there. 30 minutes, start, and then once you've finished, start this again. And you check it home. You're going to check it over. Check that everything is as perfect as you can make it before you hand it in. Now, ignore the bit where I'm telling you to redraft for homework. We were going to be doing this in lessons, but what I would like you to do, redraft and fix it up, make this as good as you can make it. Once you've done that, then hand it in. This should be a good piece of writing, which is the best that you can do at this time. So, what I would like to see at the end is how you think your writing has improved since the last piece of writing that you have done. Remember, we are focusing on the structure of our writing and making sure we've got a range of sentence structures as well as your personal target. So make sure you've got those things in, and we look forward to reading your work. Thank you.